Alright, so right now I'm having a look at a match between bitcrusher and NZTroopa. It's a small map, very little resources, so this should be interesting. I saw that it was only 7 minutes long, so I figured, okay, let's have a look. So here we go. We got some pre-builds getting dropped down. bitcrusher is starting off with a 111, and Troopa is starting off with a 131. Now I'm pretty new to bar, although I did play it a year or so ago for a little while and did make a few videos. There have been quite a few changes since then. And since it's summer here in Australia, I am bored at home trying to stay cool, so I figured I'd play some bar and maybe watch and record some videos so I can do some noob learning. Now I always like solar collectors better than wind, although wind seems to be the meta at the moment. I'm not too sure why. I'll have to do some of my own testing. I can't really find any videos explaining as to why with actual data to show for it. It's mostly just opinion and speculation, but the meta is there, so people seem to believe it for some reason. Now if it was me, I would probably use some of these solars to block off entries. They get killed, but they do leave a big debris for bots to have to go around or shoot through, and it takes time for them to shoot through. So using them as blockers would make sense on a small map like this. Now we've got bitcrusher going for a laser turret here, an Overwatch. That's pretty early, especially since he seems to be running out of energy, but perhaps he's a bit paranoid about not getting rushed. Though Troopa, on the other hand, seems to be putting his a bit too forward, although again, that's just opinion. So we do have a lot of ticks coming out from bitcrusher, and those 3 ticks are going to take care of that construction bot there. Didn't even get a chance to finish his defense. Now we've got some energy conversions. Now Troopa would have seen that, and he's not really reacting to it. So bitcrusher pretty much could have taken an attack here, although I guess the commander would have defended quite easily with kind of a couple of D-guns, especially since Troopa seems to have enough energy for it. I've got one single grunt going to be sacrificed to the bar gods, and bitcrusher has done his job of dominating the map so far. So Troopa opting to go for some static rather than, oh no, there it is, rather than helping pump out his units. Now he does have metal and energy reserved, so okay, there he goes. So he's going to go for a turret instead. Although seeing that many ticks on the ground, you'd think he would concentrate on getting some troops out. Although I guess he, as demonstrated a second ago, the commander is more than capable of taking out a whole bunch of ticks and a choke point. Now there will be a lot of silences because I am not a talker. I just call out what I see when I see it. And I also prefer to watch gameplays when there isn't too much talking. You basically always just have to mute it so I can watch without all the casters yapping all the time. But again, that's just a preference. I'm sure there'll be plenty of people that don't want to hear me yapping either. So feel free to hit that mute. Now bitcrusher is moving up real well. Now nobody's used the ramps yet, which is quite... bitcrusher could have just gotten his commander straight up in this corner on the high ground and done some real damage. It wouldn't have overextended the commander because nothing could really counter him from up there. So we got 2 minutes left in this battle. I don't know who's going to win. Troopa does seem to have the army advantage. Is he going to realize in a second and go for a quick push? Or is his commander going to get caught out? No. Okay. So I think bitcrusher is going to get surrounded, maybe flanked. bitcrusher is investigating. Oh. Surprised that there's no actual radar. Oh no, I think bitcrusher's gonna... No. Yeah, running them all into that... Oh no, it's gonna... Overwatch is gonna get taken down. No. Well, that was unexpected. I really thought from the beginning bitcrusher had it there. Alright, let's go to the second match. Now don't think I'm going to stop recording. It does take a while for the loading, but I really can't be bothered cutting things up at the moment. This is just a test to see if everything works, how it uploads, etc. So I'll work on the format later. We've got the same map. Now, do we have the same starting positions? I mean, it doesn't really matter, they're mirrored anyways, but there's... Yep, no, same position. So, let's see how they will change their strategy based on what happened a few minutes ago. I've got these just straight from the upload section on the bar website. And so I saw these three games between these two, basically back to back to back. I won't go into what I saw in the last game, as in time-wise. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's 30 minutes long. Oh, going for a 1-3-1 again from Troopa. Oh, and bitcrusher is going for a 1-1-1 again. Slightly different positioning for the build. all the way in the back for Troopa and all the way from the back for Crusher. The title is interesting, it's 80, not that you can do much with that, given that there's just a little red hole, a little hole in the middle. Oh, interesting, okay. So Troopa thinks that perhaps he's going to need a lot of energy. Quite a bit of energy conversion. Crusher is going into 4 and 1 energy converter. And we'll have an energy storage that's being queued up there. Both got turrets building. Troopa is going to get there a bit quicker. Now both have realized that their ticks aren't going to be very effective here. Although, we do wonder what it would be like if it came up to here in this high ground. Might be a little map I need to explore to see what kind of plays you can get off these hilltops here. Bitcrusher instantly going for more metal, although both players seem to be doing alright. We get some blockage here. I don't know why Troopa is going for more energy when he's Alright, so Crusher is basically dominating the center. So if we were playing chess right now, that's basically what you want to do. Troopa settling just for an entrance defense. And now, still no radar towers. Now I can understand why. There's a lot of blockage. It's not like it's going to be very useful unless it's put on the high ground. But this is where you could get your commander up here. Keeps everything away from the base if they want to come after your commander. And then they have to go through the statics in order to be able to get to him in the first place. At which point the commander could make its way back to support. Yeah, I need to explore that map a bit more. I wonder if these mountain ranges there actually block this way and you have to get up on this higher ground here to get any clear shots. Oh yeah, down here you can sort of see that. But that would mean that, yeah, somewhere up here, radar tower, even like an LLT up here could really lock down your side of the two. Metal extractors. Okay, so we're going for a warden here, just to support and protect that entrance a bit more. Bitcrusher is a bit more confident. He's got the center, so he doesn't really need to focus on entrance defense. And these advanced solars, they're an interesting way of going about things. Troopa's got a lot of energy. Not too sure if those bots need to continue building that. Might be best to get some more bots out. What other players doing? Oh, okay. So bitcrusher choosing to block off any sort of escape from Troopa. He's not gonna go very far. I guess that's one way of doing it. Troopa taking in his commander. Okay, so that's how that game ended. Well, very anticlimactic. So it's a 1-1, I take it now. Alright. That's why that game was so short. Let's go to the last game. That's a 33-minute game. So this should be a bit more involved. I have a feeling that they're both going to try and turtle. I would assume that Troopa's going to learn his lesson and push out. He doesn't want to get into that, or perhaps he'll just look after his commander a bit better. Ah, interesting. I wonder if Troopa's going to... Oh, okay. So instead of starting in the corner, I think Troopa's going to try and do a mad dash for the center and do the same trick to... Yeah, there he is. Ah, okay. And this will mean that his economy is going to be about 20 seconds late. No, maybe like 11, 12, 13. So about 15 seconds late. Though he is choosing to go for a 1-2-1, which is a bit better than a 1-3-1. He was floating quite a bit of energy in the beginning before. Now bitcrusher will be pretty much finished with his bot lab just as Troopa is starting his. Well, okay, so now bitcrusher is doing the second. So bitcrusher a bit more consistent with his build orders. Troopa seems to be a bit experimenting a bit more. Now just keep in mind again, I'm no expert on this, so a lot of my opinions more than likely be wrong. So here comes bitcrusher. Now he could degun some of this since there is no defenses yet. Yeah, so you can't see squad. Now Troopa spot the commander. Oops, sorry about that. Alright. Yeah, okay. So Troopa is trying to wall off his opponent. Well, it does go for 33 minutes, which means that this play does do something. Though I would think Troopa being So middle starved. Nope. Bitcrusher's gonna try and deny. Good. That's good play, I reckon. Now it's Inquisitor. Oh, bit of a commander exchange there. Just out of the radius. Bitcrusher goes nope. I'll take that one. Troopa's gonna go straight back to try and... Oh, that was a bit of a miss with the D-gun. Just a tip. So some early pressure. Now hopefully Troopa will get that medal back since he's starved for medal, try and catch up, although he does seem to be catching up now. Yep, Troopa's floating both medal and energy now. Still going for those advanced solar collectors. Oh, we've got advanced bot lab happening here. Wow, okay. Advanced bot lab on a 2-3. That is absolutely no energy and no metal. Although he does have metal. Troopa's just tanked his metal and his energy. Though he has static defenses up. Yeah, so it is a turtle game, although center dominant I would give to Troopa right now. Man, those ramps really don't get used right now. I wonder if this is a map that doesn't really get played much. People just don't know much about it. Surprising Troopa doesn't try and take that top metal extractor. Perhaps he is. See these 3 solar panels, I don't know if they're really needed given that you're just about to finish your advanced solar and you've got so many lined up. Now Bitcrusher did take and reclaim his T1 bot lab. There you go. So Bitcrusher's kind of walled off with his solar extractors there, which is what you want to see. That creates an even bigger choke point, and then he's LLTing the other gap. There's still a little bit of a room for a run by here, but with this amount of static, like Troopa doesn't know about the T2, which means he's still trying to play a T1 game. Well, this T2 here is going to take a while. We've still got 2 minutes, 3 minutes almost. So by the 8-minute mark, 9-minute mark, we'll get Bitcrusher in. There you go, so now he's going to go for that middle. And more static. So we've got an LLT firing here. See me, yeah, he's just doing some blind firing. Seeing what he can get. Oh, wow, we do have an actual radar for both players. Troopa's static is closer. Oh, bitcrusher. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't spread your buildings. You kind of block yourself off half the time. So we've got 2 up here. bitcrusher trying to save that sentry, although and now both players are having a blind fire match. We got some build power going for Troopa, and we already have some turret build power going for the bot lab. It's 8-minute mark, which means it should be getting ready. Almost finished. A bitcrusher is really low on that metal. It's about 3.8. He's gone up now. They're neck and neck when it comes to metal and energy production now, although bitcrusher is a bit lower on energy. Oh, Troopa's going to dismantle this defense here with his own little cheeky play. Okay. Now that agitator's range is quite good. We can see here to the corner. Oh, we got some LLTs managing to do some damaging blind fire. Especially with this agitator, which isn't taking long to build. It's going to dominate. But that will be just as, yep, D2 gets finished and we are building, okay, an advanced construction bot. Still no utilization of the high ground. Very, very interesting. I guess dealing with the threat in front is better. We're going for a bit of a scout. And here comes the agitator. This is going to really hurt bitcrusher. And there we go, the chain reaction. Oh, that's a lot of metal wasted. Yeah, I don't know why this is 33 minutes long. Troopa could push right now and basically finish the game. Like bitcrusher just can't push against anything here. Even if you just sent a unit up here to this corner, I'm sure you'd be able to scout what is happening in this base. Although a run by with all of these incisors. I'm pretty sure these are new. I don't think I remember these from a year ago. There we go. Here comes the push. Now, how is this game 33 minutes long? This push should be able to take out. bitcrusher's going to come in with a D-gun. Yeah, I tried to cloak. Yep, there goes the D-gun. Troopa scavenging, that's good. I I wonder if he's going to try and wall him off like Bitcrusher did to Troopa. Troopa is going for his own T2 now. He hasn't scouted this one. Oh, very nice. Got a fat boy coming out. And we're upgrading the T2 metal as well. What's our time frame? We've got 2 minutes. And ETA is almost none because all the build power is getting used for the advanced metal extractor. Okay, so we're going to bring that down to about 40 seconds, maybe 50 seconds. Maybe if we switch this build power to that would be a bit better. Okay, so we got 3 energy now for Troopa. He's got a nice little bubble going there. It's really sad to see that Troopa's not pushing out. Although 2 matches, this is what kind of happens sometimes when you focus too hard on what happened last game rather than what is happening this game. Oh, see, bitcrusher is going to have plenty of time now to try and get some defenses going, and you're not going to be able to push through a choke like that. I think from some games that I've seen, and this is just a quick comparison to StarCraft. StarCraft players kind of, you have to know each team and each composition so that you learn the timings. But so far, I don't really see bar players react to other players' timings. They're kind of just focused on what they're doing, their build orders. Okay, so here comes the push. Yeah, and instantly degunned. Nice surround would have been nicer, maybe a run by. So absolutely nothing done. Commander's got brought down a bit low, but Commander's still alive. Even if you have 1 health. As we know from the old mighty jingles, a tank with 1 health is still a tank that does full damage. Alrighty, fat boy to the rescue. Let's see what this fat boy can do. Troopa's got no answer to the fat boy apart from this agitator. Though if Crusher knows where that agitator is, although I don't think he does, he might have a rough idea of the area, but not exactly where it is. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, he never scouted that at all. Okay, so Fat Boy's gonna do some work. He's going to come into radar range, and there goes the agitator. It's going to have a field day with this Fat Boy. Although this Fat Boy could do quite a bit of damage. All these LLTs will definitely go down with a single Fat Boy. Oh, nice. We've got some spiders going. Oh, finally. A mobile radar going down. Fat Boy's going to see everything here, so this is a good scout. Troopa's going in for a bit of a scout. Oh, good. Straight onto the reclaim. That's good. That's a bit of a metal injection right there. Now, can this Omen spot anything? There he goes. There you go. Get it right to the edge. There you go. Now you've spotted some stuff. Now you know what's coming. I don't think it's gonna spot. Nope. Those spiders. Would be nice to see those spiders just climb up here, down here, and then do a back push. Yes, there you go. That's what he's doing. Okay. Nice. So we have one spider that's gone. Now what's her name? Recluse? Yeah, Recluse. Go faces a tiger. It's a bit of an interesting battle. Tiger's going to win there. Oh, really? Okay. So we've switched up from the center here all the way to here. Oh, that spider's going to do some damage. Taking out this corner and then probably coming back up here. Now if it comes here, yeah, no. Troopa's gonna be in a bit of trouble here. We're still at 16, which means we've still got half a game to go. Hindsight being 2020. Okay, that tiger is going to probably destroy these two. There you go. So now Troopa is going to be aware of the danger. So either he's going to go both to the wall. Yeah, he's kiting the commander a bit. Oh, there you go. See, you can build from the bottom to the up. Why would you? Okay. Now, do we have any sort of defenses trying to come out? No, we've blocked ourselves in here. And we're trying to do build power. Oh no, why are we stopping Recluse? What is going on here? Does he not see it? No, there it is. Now he saw it. Okay, so we've got one tiger doing a mad dash to the back line. Oh, he's probably going to get taken out if the Recluse sees what he's doing. Got some more advanced and some more Recluses. Yeah, so there you go. So we do have. We're gonna have a repair. No, no need. We're just gonna try and rebuild and reclaim. Okay then. These are not going to be done in time. They're going to get taken out. I mean, a small map like this, statics aren't the greatest. I mean, this was a nice, this agitator, that is a nice position. Even like just around here would be nice too. But those LLTs giving some vision so that the agitator can do its job, punching holes in spiders. We still haven't rebuilt. Okay, no, we are going to go and rebuild now. That tiger there, probably not the best position, but yeah. I guess maybe trying to give the agitator some vision so that they can start shooting away before they get down here. And there it goes. Splash damage on its way. Is that tiger going to survive? It might actually survive. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna go some reclaims here. This bull is almost done. Well, got about 3 minutes or so, depending on where we go here. And Crusher has completely turtled. I would like to see him send 1 or 2 back here, just because the enemy knows about it. Doesn't mean that they've actually got time to react. And this is what I mean by learning the timings and what things cost and everything, because you can quickly calculate based on what you can see on the map how much income, etc., that the other player has got and what kind they're playing. If they've stopped pushing, it's probably because they're working on eco and other things, which should give you some time to think and push on some weak points. We're still trying to build these wardens here. Okay. We've seen the rate at which bitcrusher can pump out his spiders, so I don't know why we would be pushing with this, but so it is. Oh, okay, so there was a oh, okay, so I didn't see that one, my bad. So we do have a quad push here, which is good, because since we're focusing on the front so much, we really aren't going to be doing, although, no, for a second there I thought that the Troopa actually, now I wonder if he's going to realize that he can park this tiger in this corner here and just rain down rain. Oh, rain down plasma. Nope, he's just gonna sit it there in the middle. Okay. So that shouldn't be too bad, because this agitator is really doing some work. Can we see the kill count? 14 kills, so that's pretty good. Now radar's not going to see those at all. 2 now, and boom. And then all they have to do is just come back up here and take care of everything that's up here. Yeah, okay. Bitcrusher not even reclaiming. I have a feeling we still got more than 10 minutes to go, or just about 10 minutes. There you go, now the agitator is going to take care of these, but they're going to do quite a bit of damage, and they're going to scout pretty much everything up to the T2, although we knew T2 was already on the board, so that's kind of irrelevant. Trooper's trying to do some desperate building here. Scorpions. And then we focus down some. So can you really not come to this corner and rain down onto the base? Oh, that's just... that hurts to watch. Oh, they took out both production. Yeah, right, okay. So Trooper seems to be tunnel visioning a little bit, because he's not paying attention to his tigers here. I got one warden done finished. I guess that's gonna sort of lock down this path here, but finally got some tigers going after the spiders, but and this is what I mean by debris causing, so the tiger could kind of just do a bit of a dance here and try and protect itself from the missiles. Yeah, this bulwark's great, but there's no energy. Why would you? Anyways, so this is now just standing around, making sure that he can cover his rear. And again, if we were paying attention to what was happening, how much got taken out, we would have seen that bitcrusher is not going to push back here again. Just doesn't have the resources for it. Now we are just focusing on building spiders. Now spider versus a fat boy. So 400 and 450 compared to almost quadruple. I don't know, a couple of fat boys could have really. But then again, I guess Crusher is a bit scared that Troopa's gonna push. And he's going to push in now. And he's definitely not going to do anything about those spiders. Nope, wrong way. Should have checked the path, given the fact that you've been attacked from it multiple times now. That just gives Recluse a chance to move up and notice that there's nothing on the high ground anymore. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, we've got some aircraft going here. Right, so we've got some tacticals. Now, why this isn't getting reclaimed, I don't know. Perhaps he's thinking that he might rebuild it. Now noticing that there is not a lot of and your Troopa is going for full command defense. Oh, I think he noticed he has no energy for degun. So he's giving vision to his agitator. And there goes the energy. I wonder if bitcrusher is going to take this. No air defense, which means a couple of bombers could take out the commander. Now I can see why thinking that static is so good here. The thing with static is as soon as the opponent knows, they'll just switch strategies to circumvent. Oh, can Troopa see this? He can. He can see all this. Okay. So, and bitcrusher either knows or just fortunate timing. But yeah. Yeah. Just an F command and put your troops in a line rather than clump them up would really throw off those D guns. Alright, so we've got 5 minutes left. Maybe it's not Crusher. Maybe it's going to be Troopa that wins this one. It's a bit of a nail biter, a bit of a head slapper. Oh wow. So that's a T1 light tank, and 2 T2s couldn't take it out because of the mobility. Yeah, go with that deacon. Oof. Managed to get enough energy for a single shot. Now that gives us a little bit of air defense. Are we gonna go for a steal? We're going for a steal. Right. That's an interesting idea. Especially since Troopa just pulled those troops out to try and harass this corner. Oh, Troopa's legging it with his commander. Oh, now we're going in for some eco damage, although we did lose. Those spiders are going to come in. Now they're pretty quick, those spiders. And this is what I mean by... There we go, now we've popped them all. Now I would just run these all the way to the corner here. Bitcrusher being real cheeky there. Oh, that's such a waste. Just get your commander down here and get all this. Don't really need to be fighting over this metal extractor when you can easily... Ah, what's going on here? Will it shoot it down? Yeah, we'll get there. Okay. Oops, sorry about that. Oh, that's just blind fire, okay. Oh, burning so much energy on cloak. $33, oh, what is... Troopa's gotta take this, right? Yeah, now we're gonna rebuild it, okay. Yeah, I think Crusher's just gonna go, yeah, I can't really do anything here. I'm getting surrounded. So perhaps taking that plane and just scavenging all this metal would be good. Okay, so we busted through, destroyed all the energy. Okay, so we were rebuilding that. Yeah, can you get it to the edge? I mean, those spiders are there now, so... There you go, see, you can rain down from the top. Ay caramba. Okay, so I don't really need to practice this map because I know now. You can fire from there. Whoa, those rockets just going everywhere. Ay caramba. Fascinating map. Fascinating strategies could be employed here because early on there's just not a lot of count. There you go, now he's popped him. Yeah, so I think Crush is gonna quit here, isn't he? He's gonna realize, oh no, once my spiders go, that's it. Although, no, maybe those spiders were actually... Ooh, nope. Okay, yeah. Took out the static, but you've got absolutely no production now. There you go, yep. And Troopa's going to start reclaiming stuff. He's got a lot of metal there too. There you go, yep. So this would easily block off and choke. Eventually they will get taken down, especially with like T2s firing at them, but it buys you time to get a couple of more units out if you need to, etc, etc. And now we've figured out the grand strategy. Ah, we can get up here and fire on everything. Now luckily these spiders can fire up, and I'm sure some sort of statics would have been able to do that as well. But there we go. Okay. Oh, congrats, Troopa. Let's have a look at the graph here. Yeah. So, metal. Blue was really skyrocketing with his metal. Cool. Alright, well, hopefully that was entertaining.